Austin, since you're new here, I have a trivia question for you to start the show. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think
so.
The
two teams that have faced off in the regular season the most times in NBA history are whom?
Celtics, Knicks.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. And that's where we're going to start our show with the 491st match. Are you sweating a little bit? You feel good? You feel good that you got that right? He's cool, calm, and collected. And so is Jayson Tatum down the stretch of this game. We're going to pick this one up in TD Garden. The Celtics. Why are we showing Josh Hart here? Because this was absolutely absurd, Zach. Off the back of Drew Holiday, gets it back, goes for three. And it's good.
They say you might see something you've never seen in any NBA game. I actually don't think I've ever seen this. Someone pass midair to themselves and then shoot. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Is that intentional?
Have you done that, Austin?
No, I never have.
Well, we appreciate the honesty. We need one more look at this because it was just so, what would you say, Zach? Holy bleep? That's
a holy, I laughed when I saw it. I chuckled in my seat. It was a good one.
So did Josh Hart. He had to give himself a little bit of a pat on the back there. But then Jayson Tatum, he just went to work down the stretch of this game, Austin.
Yeah, this is what you want to see from your best player. Taking over in the crunch time, taking over in the fourth quarter, 17 fourth quarter points, absolutely took over the game.
Yeah.
MVP-like performance.
He did just that. You saw him carving through the defense there for the layup, pulls up for three. That's good. You mentioned it, 17 points in the fourth. He would finish, though, with 35 on the game. That's just the cherry on top. The Celtics, they go on to win this one 114-98, thanks to a dominant performance by Jayson Tatum. He took over. We mentioned it right in the fourth. He scored 17 of the Celtics' 30 points in the period, including 4 of 5 shooting from distance. It's the 13th time, Zach, in his career he's poured in 15 or more in the fourth quarter. But somehow, some way, he's still finding ways for us to go, oh my God, wow, how did he do that? What was the moment for you last night where you said just, what?
My preseason MVP pick, by the way, although everyone has an uphill battle against Jokic. Yeah, Jayson Tatum, every game now, is doing this on the pick and roll where they double him or they blitz him, and he's splitting the defenders and getting into the lane and sometimes going around a third guy. It's every single game. Here we go to the tape here. This is one in the first quarter. Then he gets it back to KP, and here we go again. Porzingis is playing great, by the way. And then look at this. That's Mitchell Robinson, who is playing outstanding defense, and he just goes right around him. Third guy, I don't even see you. I'm just going to the rim. This is advanced stuff from a guy who's really tall to be doing this. And here again with the game on the line, fake the in-and-out dribble. Then Emmanuel quickly, doesn't even see it. Just going around a third guy underneath him. It's just every game he's getting better at this. And when the Celtics go to the rim, that's when they're really hard to beat.
Yeah, and this is what you want. You want Jayson Tatum playing at that MVP-like level.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about who's the best wing, and it's a constant conversation. Is it Booker? Is it Anthony Edwards? Is it Tatum? I think for the Celtics to get back to that championship level, for them to get over the hump and actually win and contend for a title, he has to be that MVP caliber player.
He's been spectacular, but it's not just Jayson Tatum. You mentioned Kristaps Porzingis and all this, and Perk, we're 10 games into the year. The numbers, their big three, they're putting up, they're just staggering. And I'm liking trivia this morning. Do you have a guess who was the last Celtics trio to score at this clip to start the season, Perk?
Well, don't make me think outside the box, because I would say it was Paul, Ray, and Kendrick Perkins. But the facts is it's Paul, Ray, and KG. Yeah, Paul, Ray, and KG. That's what I say.
Let's see who it was. Not quite. It was, take a look at this, Tatum, Porzingis, Brown. They now have combined for 710 points. It's the second most combined points by a Celtics trio through 10 games in team history, trailing only who? Not quite Perk. It was Bird, McHale, and Parrish in 86-87. So, pretty good, Perk.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think this is the best?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good, but is it the best five-man lineup in the NBA?
You know what, Malika? Listen, let me say this. Are they balling right now? Do they have the best starting five in the NBA? Yes. But what does that mean? Will Barn and I talked about this the other night on Countdown, where we were talking about how the Warriors had the best starting five last season and they didn't win it all. You need depth. It's a team. And I have major concerns about the bench. Now, is Jayson Tatum playing at the MVP level? Yes. Has Porzingis upped his game since arriving in Boston? Hell yeah. But the fact of the matter is this. They still haven't gotten that signature win yet. And when I say that signature win, I'm looking for a win against a Philadelphia 76ers
Could happen
or
tomorrow.
Milwaukee Bucks or Denver Nuggets I know it could happen tomorrow, but it haven't happened yet.
Fair.
And so I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but again, we're talking about the city of champions, and we're talking about a team that has a championship aspiration of achieving that goal
Debbie
this season.
Downer.
So am I impressed right now? Yeah.
Debbie Downer, Pouty Perk.
Yeah, I don't want to be a
Yeah, Pouty Perk,
Pouty
good
Perk,
one. That
right?
was good.
That could be
Not
one of
Perky
them.
Perk, Pouty Perk.
Pouty
Yeah.
Perk.
Look, Perk, you mentioned the Warriors starting five last year, how they had the best lineup, but they didn't win the championship. Now you're talking about the city of champions in Boston. How about the team that actually won the championship, the Denver Nuggets? The crown is on that starting five. Jamal Murray, KCP, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and the MVP, Nikola Jokic. That is a lineup that the basketball gods made on Mount Olympus. It is a perfect fitting lineup. It has the crown until further notice.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Zach on this. I think Denver has the most complete starting lineup. When you talk about elite starting lineups, you don't just talk about star power. Sure, they have the MVP Jokic at the forefront, but you talk about the complementary players around him. Michael Porter Jr. spacing with the three. Jamal Murray, probably the best duo in terms of a tandem you can get. And then you got Aaron Gordon, who is the perfect complementary piece to Jokic. And then you got Caldwell Pope out there defending. It is a perfect lineup, in my opinion. I think it's the best starting lineup in basketball.
They're the measuring stick, Perk, for every other lineup in the NBA. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, y'all hold up, y'all three, because I'm not debating. I don't want to get into a debate about that because I'm not going to sit up here and say I disagree with y'all because, as I said, it comes down to the depth, strength in numbers. Last year we saw Bruce Brown. Last year we saw Christian Brown. So those guys coming in off the bench is why
But we're talking
I'm saying,
starting
what
five.
does that actually mean? Yeah, I know, but Malika, it takes the team to win the championship.
I get all that, but you're really only going 7-8 deep in the playoffs, and who are the five that you're really depending on the most? It's that starting five.